Bric-a-brac, £1 an item. Let's have a look. Is that our most picturesque little thrift spot we've ever found? This is what we all need in our life. A Baywatch windscreen shade. It's just Pamela. You go, bing.
Complete with light up eyes.
Do we walk like this the whole way, or?
Yeah, let's go. We need to put our shades back on.
We
basically.
do. We'll see you in a minute. So we're checking out the campsite. It's been a lovely couple of nights. We had a very lazy day, a very crafty day yesterday, and editing and stuff. So it was very relaxing. But today we've got to get back to the thrifting.
Yeah,
so
we've
where are
got
we
things
heading?
to do. Well, I think our first stop is going to be Burnham Market. There's only one charity shop there, but it's a beautiful little village and it's quite upmarket. Chelsea by Sea, they call it. So let's see how that delivers.
You'll love the village anyway.
Yeah, so pretty. So we'll take you there. And then have we definitely decided we're going to head inland still to Fakenham?
I think we might head to Fakenham, where we thrifted before, but we had quite a good time last time and there's lots of charity shops there. Our other option is to carry along the coast to Sheringham and Cromer, but it's quite a long way.
Problem is you have to be back tonight.
Yeah, I have to be back for rehearsals tonight, so we're on a bit of a clock.
So if we get all that way and then have to come back again.
I think probably we'll do Fakenham and we'll do another trip up to Sheringham and Cromer and maybe further around, maybe to Great Yarmouth and other places on the east tip of the UK. Maybe we'll do that as a second coastal road trip.
Why not? Well, let's get going and get to Burnham Market.
First of all,
see you there.
You need to get the lights off the roof.
Oh yeah. I'll get them down. We'll hear them clatter up the road. See you in Burnham.
So I think we'll probably head here later on, but we're going to go the other way because I can spot it in the distance. Fingers crossed we'll get a good haul in Tapping House. So we found it, the Tapping House, a newish store I think here in Burnham Market. So let's check it out. It's like a little unexpected gem, isn't it?
Well, I think as well, because it's out of the way, not everyone probably makes it here.
Well, you wonder. Little Prinash piece for £2.50. We seem to be finding this everywhere. Little tankard.
It's the little watering can holder, is that?
Oh, that's quite sweet. Yeah, I think it's a Hawes one. Yeah, Hawes, so that's a great make. Terry's been looking for an indoor watering can for, I don't know, months. £6.50.
It's quite good.
It's a good make.
Yeah, it's good. Hold on to that.
You could either polish it up or leave it like this.
I'll leave it like that, but I could take it back to Spain.
Let's have a look at the pictures. That's interesting. That must be something in particular because it's £50. Obviously the religious subject, but so kind of stylized and beautifully framed. Let's have a look. Eric Gill, Crucifix from 1929. Interesting. I wouldn't usually be drawn to things like that, but the actual image is quite cool, isn't it, in a way?
Well, it is, and the framing is simple. It's nice. It's our sort of look.
It is. So that's where we were the other day in Wells. Before it was what it is today, I suppose, when it was a bit more of a working place. So that actual, I don't know what you'd call that, that's still there, the piece that sticks out of the warehouse, presumably made for loading the ships with grain, I'm not sure.
I think they're all just nice apartments now.
They certainly are. So that's rather nice. So I've just done a little bit of research on this because I thought this is interesting. And if you look underneath, it's got like a Scandinavian something, and I think that's Norwegian. And I think it might be pewter.
It's a beautiful shape, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think that's
very
what you can notice.
Yeah, the shape of it, and it's so to me that looks like it's probably a mid-century kind of shape. £4.50. Do you think that would fit in amongst our little selection?
I think it would. I mean, I don't know what it would be worth, but
no, we'll have a look. We'll do some more research and see. That's £4.50. Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it?
Lovely shapes.
I wasn't sure.
Lovely with the brown colour
inside.
inside.
But it's obviously is quite period. 45 for the set, not too bad. Oh, so there we go. We've done the one charity shop in Burnham Market and ended up with a watering can, which I didn't expect to, but it's a good one. So that's one problem solved. And there was also a basket full of wigs, which I didn't want to put on again today, but £4.50 each, not bad.
Beautiful old building with a store.
I'm also looking for a little unit, a shop. Always on the lookout. Do you think it'd be expensive around here?
Yes. I don't think we'll be coming to Burnham Market anytime soon.
Okay, so we've just turned around because we couldn't screech to a halt quick enough. Just on the left-hand side here, I think by this solar panel, oh, just a bit beyond, look, we could park. There's a little bric-a-brac, all items £1 sign. So we thought we must turn around and have a look. Here we go, you can just see in the bush, bric-a-brac. I can't quite get to it, I'm gonna have to run around the back, hold on. Bric-a-brac, £1 an item, let's have a look. How lovely is that, hey?
Oh, what a lovely little bric-a-brac store.
What a nice idea. It's quite an interesting little plate, a little handmade plate. Maybe a bit rustic. A little Meakin coffee set. Look at the cute little jug.
Lovely design.
So we've got 5 cups again. It's the 5 cups. Just spotted this underneath. That's maybe a little bit too far gone. I think this has all been set out in the rain because this feels a little damp. But what a shame because it's.
In there? Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's a little bit it's soggy. It's soggy underneath, which is all mouldy underneath.
That's a real shame.
Yeah, that is a shame. All these little things have been left out. But anyway, let's look at the rest of it. British made. It just reminded me of a pumpkin. Obviously, it's not a pumpkin, it's a barrel, but what a fabulous colour.
It's an interesting sort of design. I've never seen anything like it.
British made, and it's got a little model number. Is that worth £1, Terry?
Probably. It's quite a reasonable. What do you get for £1 these days?
Well, not a lot, do you? A little Scandinavian.
Oh,
that's Portuguese, actually, yeah. So that's your little milk. I'm not holding it right, but that's your little milk pourer.
I wonder if you could use that with to heat up milk.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I bet you could.
And then whether the milk frother would work in hot milk.
Yeah, don't see why not.
I mean, it's a lovely piece.
Okay, so that's two things. I'll just pop them down because I'm holding my glasses as well. That is the Friar's Pottery from Aylesford. It's not an egg cup, unless it's like an ostrich egg cup or something. A duck egg cup, because it's quite big, isn't it?
That's true.
It's quite a big size for an egg. When I walked around the corner, I spotted him. Oh, it's Oliver Bonas, so that's new. I love the tray as well, by the way.
I love the little stall. I've just noticed this in the canopy over it.
Yeah, we don't know where to look first. That obviously should have a clock in it. It's a Portmeirion clock, but the clock is missing. I tell you who'd be buying that for £1. Andrea Hills should be all over that like a rash. Just needs a new little clock fitting in it, actually.
Boy, it looks quite nice.
It's got nuts and bolts in it.
Yeah, not that one, the next one. Someone's obviously made that, actually.
So that's actually like a crystal. It's very heavy. Oh, it's for the year 2000, millennium. Do you remember when they said at the year midnight on the end of 99 into 2000, everything was going to stop working?
Your bank accounts were going to go to zero.
You'd not have any money and it was going to be a disaster, and none of those things happened. Look at that, Terry. That's unusual. Someone's made that. PK36. Presumably not in 1936.
It's been like a little pop. I wonder what you'd use them for, or whether you just think it's just a nice looking thing.
I don't know, really. Just, yeah, there's a bit of, what did you say? Not knick-knackery. You said something else the other day. Brick-brackery.
Brick-brackery.
just as a little bit of brick-brackery. Well, do you remember all these little wooden pieces you used to play with and build things out of when you were little? There's bags and bags of those. So what do we think? Canadian Scott, glass marbles,
Just
look.
regular marbles.
Not marbles.
Not marbles.
When we were thrifting with Scott in Spain, he found some marbles. You might have seen that video as well. Oh, well, I'm glad we stopped. I might buy those couple of little bits. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that. It's an interesting design, isn't it? And the glaze. So yeah, let's do that.
I'll go and get a couple of pound out of the car. So the money's going in. Oh, what does it say? Thanks for shopping and looking at my stall. I'm only asking £1 an item. A set of 6 glasses is 6 items, so fair enough. Ridiculously, people have been stealing or leaving insufficient money to pay for items. Please don't let this be you. You may be on camera. Imagine trying to rip someone off selling a few bits of knickknackery on their driveway. If you need change, please knock. Well, we don't. We've got a £2 coin, Janet, so that is exactly the right money, look. And there's the evidence. Right, let's head to Fakenham.
Let's go. Thanks, Janet. Oh, that was a great stop, wasn't it?
Is that our most picturesque little thrift spot we've ever found?
Oh, it's just gorgeous with this little creek going across all the front driveways and under the drives through the little bridges and things. So we've got Willie right to the front door.
We couldn't get any closer to the front door, so let's head in to see Ryan. So look at this little pair. They're not a pair actually, they're like an odd pair of platform slingback type things. Handmade by somebody. By Teresa maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
£9 for the two, can you believe it?
Well, not even a pair.
That's crazy. So look at this little beauty. I mean, that is pretty fabulous. I wonder if it's the Valerie from France, maybe.
Gorgeous glaze and design.
Love the handle as well. Just very simple, very 50s, 60s. So I thought, well, that's a good little buy. Look, $24.95. So that's too much for us to buy.
Yeah.
If you love it for yourself, why not? So this may be like the little vintage corner, I don't know, a little Jersey pottery with a few chips. Place your bets. Oh, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad, but it's chipped and broken.
$1.95.
Just seen this, that's nice.
Look at the lovely little handle.
Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Seems in good condition. From Israel,
Oh,
funnily enough. How much do we think? $4.95.
probably the top as
Possibly
well.
a little bit too much. A few things we quite like, but highly priced. So we'll move on into the town centre. So we've made it to Fakenham town centre to continue our thrift. There's lots of stores here, so we'll get started. And the first one is right behind me. So let's see what they got. Yeah, so he's quite nice. It's so heavy. Alsatian, something like that. £6. Nice detail on him. These are possible. Whether there's a market for brass Alsatians, I'm not sure. A nice little, I was drawn to the little jug actually first of all, but it's a little set of 9 pieces for £6.50. New Devon, made in England. The little teapots did he as well. It's almost like a teapot for one. But it's that kind of mid-century glaze on it which we are so attracted to. But yeah, only 2 cups, but quite a nice little set. You could maybe make a little duo set out of it. Oh, how cool is this? This is what we all need in our life. A Baywatch windscreen shade. Oh, it's just Pamela.
How funny.
We wanted one for the van, but I don't think this is quite big enough for us, is it?
No,
Is it just one-sided or is it? Yeah.
One-sided. I think that's probably like the size for a mini, or it would do great for a little vintage sports car or something like that.
Should we buy it for Andy for the Beetle?
For Boris.
Is he a fan of Pamela Anderson?
I think he'd take any lady. He can't be fussy these days.
So, how funny was that Baywatch screen cover? So nothing much in there today, but there's a few more around the corner, so let's carry on the thrift. Okay, so here we are right in the town centre. Cancer research on this side and a couple more on this side. So let's take a look. Oh well, nothing in there. Shame. I've just reminded me of a little comment on a previous video. We commented last time that someone had painted a West German vase, and someone left a comment for me last week and said, "Get a life. People can do what they like." I mean, that of course is very true. I was merely passing comment that it's sacrilege to white emulsion a West German vase. Anyway, the actual shop that the aforementioned vase is in is actually really cool, and it does upholstery classes. It's called Upmarket Upholstery, and it's very, very nice. So let's continue with the thrift, but it just triggered a thought in my mind. I love it when people get really angry with me.
Just realised my fingers were in the side of this the whole time.
Earlier on, I said to Terry, I keep getting my fingers in the camera when I film him. He said, "Oh, how ridiculous." He said, "What are you talking about?"
Now I've just done it. It's like I'm like going to knock you over. It worked. Do it again. God,
anyway,
I
think we've gone loop the loop today. Let's head to Tapping
Road.
House and see if we can find a few bargains in there. Hello. So here we are. This is always great because it's full of stuff up here. And we found a few cool things over our time. Watch out, Tel.
I was going to say, is that for beating a rug or me?
This is for getting thrifters. Getting thrifting competition. You just bat them out of the way.
Just as they go to grab something you want.
Yeah, so a rug beater, carpet beater, £3. It's rather sweet, actually. It's very nicely made.
I love the name rug beater.
I think they call them a carpet beater, rug beater or something, don't they?
I just can't help thinking of those wife beater vests.
I know. Maybe you could use it with a wife beater vest on. We'll leave him for today, but I thought I like a bit of wicker, but I've never seen a wicker rug beater on our travels. So. Always on the lookout for cool glass. It's a nice colour. It's difficult because we don't know lots about glass. I don't know whether that's...
Never sure whether they're old, new.
Yeah, that's £4, that one. So you don't know whether that's a good thing or not, but I wonder whether that's not...
Maybe not quite.
Not quite the price for us to be able to then sell on. It's interesting. So this...
Oh, they're loose.
Oh my goodness. So I was just going to say, we always wonder what these are for, but someone has obviously then broken up some kind of like Ainsley floral display and glued them in to fill these little log planters, because we always say, what do you do with them?
Well, we saw them, if you think, at Trove.
Where they put the succulents in. Yeah, that's true.
Little cacti in, which just brought a modern twist to it. So now, I think I'm on the lookout for some.
Retirement money. I think someone's made that for themselves as a little incentive to... Oh no, it's actually a made thing. Wow. 2007 for £3. I thought someone had made that in a class.
Well, if they've had it since 2007, hopefully they managed to retire on it.
Whether you could retire on money that filled that up or not, I don't. You probably have to fill it a few times.
Maybe if you stuffed it with £50 notes.
Maybe if you... Yeah, maybe. So our friend Trina, her little dog is called Amy, and we looked after her for a few weeks. She doesn't always have a bow in her hair, but this one is £3, and that reminds me of Amy so much. She was traumatised for the first few days that we had her. She wouldn't eat, she wouldn't do anything. Subsequently, she got a little bunged up because she was thinking, what's going on? So eventually she settled, and she was with us for about 3 weeks, and since then she's been in the vets, and she's been on the edge of death. But she's still around, aren't you, Amy? And this could be a nice little thing for Trina as a little gift. What do you think?
You want a Trina?
I think that's just a print, but we I don't know what's best for you, like that maybe.
Yeah.
So we picked up one of these similar to this in a frame that had this gold tone in Stamford, and it was an original. Well, it was a lino print, I think. So whereas this is just a standard print by Gloria Eriksson. Quite a nice image. £4. Oh, it's St Michael. Wow, that's interesting. So that's...
Well, it dates it a bit.
It does. Gloria Eriksson is a famous West Coast of America watercolour artist. They were obviously selling that probably 70s or 80s, do you think?
Yeah, I would think probably the 80s, but there's
something about it.
Yeah. And this is lovely, this mount.
And it has actually got a real mat in there. It's a thin mat, but...
So possible.
£4. What do you think? Should we do that? We've picked up a lot of cool art. I don't know whether that's quite cool enough.
It's
We
on
do
the
like a
edge.
little bit of St Michael vintage, but
I think as well because the subject is so desirable. You know, it's got the flowers, it's got the butterfly.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold on to it.
Then we can make the final decision.
Then we can decide. There's not lots of other things in here today. Not that that's a reason to buy it, but someone's whole egg cup collection.
Egg cups of the world.
I know, we've got Cyprus,
Algarve, Rhodes.
Gran Canaria,
Wow.
Newquay.
My eyesight's so bad I can't see the little ones.
That one is, I can't even read that one. Where's that one? Carnoustie, which is Scotland. That must be to do with the golf. I think Carnoustie is the golf.
Ah.
And look at this, good morning from Top Rank Bingo. That's probably worth some money from the 80s. Okay, so we've made a decision. We're going to have the St Michael print. We're going to go for it because we quite like the image and it's obviously vintage, so we're going to go for it. So there we go, the first purchase of the day in, well, that's not true.
No, we've been to the bric-a-brac store.
We went to the bric-a-brac store. The first purchase in Fakenham today is in the finds bag, so that's good. That cool little St Michael vintage print, which I think actually is worth a reasonable amount of money, so that's good. So let's head to the next one, East Anglian Children's Hospice, and see if we're just as lucky in there. So always great window displays at this one. So 2 stories of goodness. So let's see if we can find some thrift bargains in here. Hello, autumn. This is not what we want to see, is it? Summer is over. As if we needed reminding, huh?
Well, if autumn stayed like today, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad today, actually. But you just know that means a bit of drizzle and a bit of wind and cold, don't you? Thought that was going to be St Michael.
Yeah, you get to sort of recognise it.
Bit of 80s there.
Look at this cat.
Oh, he's got a little ball of wool. And whiskers. £1. Is that 2 kits for... Oh, he's got a little chipped eyeball. It's cute. I've never seen one with a little ball of wool.
No.
It's all very kitschy. Do you think it's from the same home? Kind of coordinates quite well.
My kitsch home.
My kitsch home here in Fakenham. So in our quest for period looking lampshades, this is obviously more modern, but it's got this perfect kind of Hessian finish. It's very clean. So we've obviously got a bit of experience now gluing different vintage looking braids on, so we could make this look even more vintage. But it's a good size, just for scale. And it's only £1.
The Tom Clark lamp stand.
You go,
Bing. Complete with light up eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
£1.
It would just be good to have in stock for £1.
Because I think it's probably too big for anything we've got, do you think?
Well, I can't really think of them all at the moment, but...
We've got a little Alvingham pottery, which is small, about the Jersey pottery size. I don't think we've got, but you know, if we find one,
well,
like
we
some of
often
those
see
bigger
lamps
bases,
and then they don't have a nice lampshade at all. So even if you just swapped it out just to be better than the one that's come with it, so I think that's great.
We'll have that for £1. Great. This little tractor. Oh, I don't know if it is a tractor. It's just a vintage car, I think. Like a little Land Rover with a little spare tyre. Wow. So, whoops. Terry's just spotted this. A set of 7 pieces from Macedonia, Frutella. So we often see these fruit dishes, don't we? And this is the box.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at that. This is the box they came in. And if ever you had any breakages, you could easily pick up a few more because we see them all the time. So that's got a slightly rough stem, but I think that's probably just how it was made, you know.
Or when they're putting them back in, they just catch them like that on the actual bowl.
Yeah, so funnily enough, that has actually got a slightly rough stem. But yeah, I'm not so in love with the box, only because it's a big hulk of polystyrene, but it's quite a cool find.
Yeah, really nice.
How much was it, out of interest? Did I see that?
£10.
It's a shame again that that's been stuck on the top.
It looks like it probably would come off, but do you want it enough?
I think it might do, but I don't know if I'm in love with it enough to buy it for 10.
No, it's just a nice thing to see.
It's cool to see. I love how everything is so bright, the photography. It kind of ages it immediately, doesn't it? So up here, you might remember, this is where I got my red coat. Oh, that just caught my eye. A vintage royal family book. Look at the haircuts and the outfits.
Look at Charles and is that Anne?
That's Princess Anne and Charles, yeah. Now King Charles, of course. Was 40p originally. Wow. It looks like
amazing eyes.
Yeah, he did actually. It's like they've just thrown this together with snaps taken, but again, that really bright 1970s photography. This is his investiture as the Prince of Wales, I think was it Aberystwyth or somewhere? Somewhere in Wales. Yeah, nice little book. Little travelling outfit, just something casual to just go on holiday in. Yeah, great little piece. Some cool little...
this is the Royal Corner.
Now. Royal Corner, and then you've got...
Then you've got Spare.
The Black Sheep now.
Never read it, but...
Be interesting to read, I should think. See what really went on.
And this is all factual, Queen Elizabeth.
A Platinum Jubilee celebration. This is from the 80s, so Charles through the years. Diana. Look at the dress. Fergie, yeah.
Wow.
Great to see. A rich history.
So the first thing I've spotted on this table is this.
Well, unfortunately, Terry, you've already bought a watering can today, so you cannot have another one, surely. You prefer this one.
This is
plastic. So let's have a look.
Look at the design on it.
Really
the
cool.
Shape.
They've picked out the detail in this gold, which is really cool. Looks kind of Roman or something, doesn't it? Let's have a look underneath. So you might be able to just about see West Germany. And I think it's EMSA. EMSA, maybe is the brand. £1.50.
That's what I'm going to say. And the best bit is this £1.50.
Yeah.
We just paid £6 for the other one.
I think they might have a 30-day returns policy at the other one.
We'll quickly whiz by Burnham on the way back. Yeah,
it's really cool.
Love this one. Let's take that.
Love it.
I don't like it. I love it.
See you mincing around with that in there.
Mincing? I don't think so. Talking of mincing, I can see you sat next to this little drinks trolley.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? So
mincing around.
Unusually in that darker bamboo, £25. It's maybe a bit more modern looking at the handles and things, but still a cool thing if you wanted something funky in the corner of your living room. In really good condition, and probably the plastic wheels means it's probably 70s, 80s more, but yeah, quite nice.
I think it'd be nice with plants all over it, really. More
plants and a watering can.
Yeah. I'm so pleased with the watering can.
Great. So how about that? Not only have we got a cool lampshade, we've now got a really cool mid-century watering can. So we might have to sell the brass one instead of that one, because Terry won't let me sell the black one, will you?
No, you're not selling it. I love it. It's going to be absolutely perfect. It's the perfect look for my window display. It goes better with all my own pots and all the things we've got there. So
True. Well, that's
imagine
great.
That sitting on the sideboard with the pots and yeah, perfect.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're pleased. So let's get on to the next one. See if we can find you something equally as cool.
We were just leaving and I spotted this in the window. So with the feathers it's 4 and without the feathers it's 2.
Maybe 2. Maybe we can negotiate. I think that's quite nice.
Yeah, I do. Let's take that as well.
Okay, you can keep the feathers, but we'll have the vase if that's all right.
So we just headed back inside and made us another little purchase. Just a little. What colour would you call that? Like a
amber. I would call it amber.
Amber, yeah.
If I was a retailer, I would call it amber because it sounds luxury. Yeah, not bad. Just a little tiny little piece for a few pounds on the stall. It's quite nice because you sometimes need a few pickup bits, don't you?
You do. I can't see.
It's gone from being like raining in the night, really cold this morning, and it's now roasting and really sunny.
That's better. I can see now. I thought, well, I can't see if we're even in the shop. So yeah.
So the bag's getting heavier, although the things are relatively light, but it's fuller, it's getting fuller, which is great, isn't it?
It's really good, yeah. I think it's sort of progressing as we're going on. We're gradually seeing more and more stuff, and yeah, I think we're getting more positive. When you look at the first one or two and you just think, no, no.
If things are overpriced or if they're a bit like rubbishy, you think, ugh. Then you find some cool stuff and then you start to perk up, don't you?
You do. So on to the next ones.
Do we walk like this the whole way, or?
Yeah, let's go. We need to put our shades back on.
We do. We'll see you in a minute.
Yep.
Okay, so we found another one, the Big C. And I love the sign because it's bright orange. Wow, look at this, Terry. A little fairy door for £1. I mean, that's ridiculous. Someone's obviously hand painted that.
I was going to say, I think someone's made that.
And you'd put that at the bottom of a tree or something, and or sometimes they put them on skirting boards and things, don't they? But mainly at the bottom of a tree. Ah, it's missing its little door. Must have had a little door. And then you'd say, this is where the fairies and the pixies come out.
I think that's really cute.
Isn't it? Even without the door, I don't think that really matters. Oh, there's two things. That's quite nice too. And there's chipped.
Oh.
It's a shame because it's a lovely shape and the colour's really cool for £1.
Shame about the chip.
But what I was heading towards was that, which is really heavy actually. Yeah, maybe it's more modern.
Maybe, it's hard to tell really.
£3.50. I think it possibly is.
Because of all those little bubbles.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder whether it's got an
Modern,
80s, 90s or more modern design in the outside, maybe. Whereas obviously things like this, which is what Sharon and Essie will be looking at from Discovering Vintage Delights, they look at slightly more 40s, 50s type stuff, which I would imagine that might be. With that lovely kind of scalloped edge, yeah, a bit finer, not as heavy at all. I also spotted this. Oh, that's chipped anyway. Wondered if that was a Jersey pottery or something. French. That's interesting. Yeah, it's a bit bashed.
It's had a real bashing.
If we had a brocante type stall, that might be okay because the more bashed up, the better almost. But that's a bit too chipped for us, and I think it must have had some kind of handle or something. So just some stainless steel salad servers. It's got a nice kind of embossed pattern in them. Very period, really. And then you've got the two. That was slickly done, wasn't it? Yeah, it's little salad servers. We've bought some with teak handles and things for the teak bowls, but I wonder whether maybe just as a different option for someone, they might like some metal ones just independently or to go with the bowls for £1.
Won't go wrong.
So there we go. Just a little pickup in there. But each little pickup adds to the contents of the bag, and a really good thrift so far in Fakenham. I think there's another 2 or 3 to do. So we'll head that way, Terry, and we'll see what we can find.
I stopped and then I was just laughing because I thought, this is the one you're going to say, and then I think we need some food. Because I'd said to Tom, it always reverts to food in the end, and I thought, this is the one. I was doing a little competition and then you didn't do it.
Well, I always feel my stomach is rumbling, but I did have half a Deliciously Ella muesli bar on the way to Fakenham. So I think that's allowed me enough time to do another couple of charity shops before I need a little something, Terry.
I just thought, this is it, here it comes, and it didn't.
Come on. Okay, so we found another one, a little break. So let's have a look in. So look at this.
Even the little handles.
Aren't they just the cutest? So this is a little, well, place your bets. If you don't know what this is, then
what do you think it is?
I can't get the elastic band off. So what could it be? It's very thin, look. So what could be in here? Maybe for non-UK, you may not be so aware, but
yeah. Ta-da.
It's a dartboard. We've still got the scores on, look. How cool is that? So this is £7, complete with dartboard. I mean, it's well loved and well used.
I think that adds to it, really.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? When I was a little boy, I actually made a dartboard cover in woodwork as a project, and it was so heavy that we almost dare not put it on the wall. It had full-length piano hinges down each hinge. It was really man for the job. But yeah, that was the only problem. It was too heavy for the wall. Yeah, maybe not for us, but quite cool. Look at this from 1966. The same dog, or a little...
Through the years, I think it's different.
There's a kind of a good energy to it with the white additions to the black. Someone's obviously done that of their own little dogs, but it's a bit water damage, which is a shame, but fun.
They've done a good job.
Yeah.
We're on the hunt for the elusive vintage bauble.
Wow, I'm so excited all the Christmas stuff is out again. It's just a case now of finding vintage, so they are vintagey. This shape is very vintage, but I think there might be more modern versions. Poinsettias. Again, to look vintage, I think. We've actually got quite a lot of vintage baubles anyway that we picked up last year. That's more promising.
More like one in there.
£2 a bag, so it's a bit like a lucky dip. You have to kind of, in the Goodwill stores in America, they have a lot of these bags called picks, and they're all hung on the, so you just have to think, well, I like that, but I don't like that, but is it worth it for that? Or you have to make a decision. So I think that is like a little, it's a candle holder, look. So it's like a little rummage bag. I don't know if there's enough in there for me to buy it, because we've got quite a few of those. There is another vintagey there.
What's this one? That's a
fabric, I think.
Yeah, maybe not.
Bit more modern. Yeah, maybe nothing today.
But we keep looking.
Keep looking. So nothing in there. So we've got one more to try, Terry. Do you think we're going to be successful in the final one?
Yeah.
Come on.
Something great.
Positive attitude. Let's go. Oh, and I've just remembered the chocolate shop.
It was closed last time. You were most disappointed. We came on a Monday last time, I think, because they were closed.
The chocolate shop is closed again. We have
Monday's
to stop coming on a Monday. I think this is a plan that Terry's hatching to stop me buying chocolates. Okay, let's do one more. Then it's time for lunch.
You've actually said it.
Obviously a bit earlier, maybe, well, I don't know, 40s, 50s, £25, quite nice.
Beautiful with a bird, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that amazing kind of rainbow vase, 15. I feel like it's almost been made like a stick of rock that we would get at the British seaside, where they kind of make it in one long length and then
just
pull the top off. Yeah, 15. So that's too much for us to buy, but nice. And then look, we find these everywhere. Another little Shire horse donkey for £7, that one. Okay, so nothing in there. So let's head back to Willie and have some lunch. So after a really successful morning thrifting in Burnham Market in South Creek, kind of by accident, and here in Fakenham too, we're back at the van. It's lunchtime, time for a drink as well. So we'll head into Willie, get some refreshments, and then we'll move on to the next thrift. So if you'd like to watch something similar, why not click here? And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, click here. That really does make a big difference to us. And also comment and like and all those other things too. We really like to hear what you think of the thrifts we've found. So we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye for now.